to do more to defeat the enemy.
Gameplay first.
Enemy sighted.
Right balance.
This is a great day for our nation.
No pay to win. Download Panzerkampf now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am your host, A2Cade. And, hey, we're back. We're here. So, yeah. Whew, I know. Seems like a long time we've been away. But we're back. We missed, Monday night, unfortunately. But luckily, we got everything resolved thus far, knock on wood. And, we're good to go. So, here we are. Kick your feet up, relax, let's have a good time, and let's do some tanking. So let's ride. All right, let's see what our daily orders are. Destroy a tank, 2 upgrades, 5 battles. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and 2 gold for our freebie today. Let's get it. Okay, so we need 2 upgrades. Okay. Bada bing bong. So let's see. 2 upgrades, eh? We'll do our 7s. That's 2. Get that. Okay. Yeah, why don't we just start off with this? Here we go. T-34-85 Tier 7. We're going to kick it off in a second. Hold on. Add a premium day. There we go. We're good to go. Everything's good to go. We're loaded. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, Indestructible. Hey, there we go. Yeah, see, I'm back. Hey. So, yeah, we got all that solved. So, there we go. It's good to get back. So, yeah. Luckily, we found a temporary fix. Hopefully it lasts, but, cross your fingers and you hope, right? What was the problem? It wasn't just the webcam, green screen as well. Just some issues that we were able to resolve temporarily for now, and it is what it is. Sometimes things just don't go your way, and you got to make lemonade out of lemons. So that's what we did, and luckily we're good to go. Oh, we got shot in the side, eh? Damn it. Got him. Just maybe Monroe was lacking screen time. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That works. He was being a prima donna. Oh, I missed that shot. I can't believe it. Wow. How did...
Танк противника уничтожен.
There we go.
Цель уничтожена.
All right, there's 2 people left. We'll push in now. So how's it going with you, Indestructible? Anything new? Anything exciting? Hopefully, hopefully Media's got
Противник обнаружен.
his OBS stuff sorted out. I know it's quite a pain in the butt. It just seems sometimes you get, when you update OBS, you get a bummy one, and it causes more issues than it solves.
Мы победили.
So, what are you gonna do sometimes? 35-28, not bad. 4 kills, 35,780 points for the win. It looks like we had some 6s mixed with us, so not too bad. Not too bad. 78,969 to start. Not too shabby to start off the day. There we go. Maybe a win update. Yeah. Yeah. No, I it wasn't really a Windows update. I don't think that was the issue for him. I mean, it was specifically asked what OBS I ran. And, you know, I'm using 31.0.2, and I know there's a newer version now, but you can still run off of, you know, the old version. You don't have to upgrade if you don't want to or need to necessarily. And, you know, having experienced the bing bongs of OBS before, I've kind of leaned into more of the if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality of it. You know, unless there's something that breaks and then you need to update, then fine. Other than that, you know, I wouldn't, I mean, you know, I'd honestly, if I could go back to the original version I was using, I probably would. I can't remember what variant it was. I know it was, I think it was like 29 something. I'd go back to that because then I could separate like my audio sources a little bit easier than that. You know, now with, you know, 31, it's just like, oh, it was growing pains, and having to get everything sorted out. That's kind of, for a while there, we had like weird sounding blurbs and all kinds of stuff. It was just messy. All right, we're going to go with Tiger 1 in 3, 2, 1, battle. So I think what happened with Medius is I think he updated OBS, and one, sometimes that can like erase, you know, some of your settings. Depending on OBS, like the newer version, they might drop support for older things that you might be using if you go to a newer version. So that could cause problems. You know, all kinds of headaches it can cause. So when you think you're doing something better by updating OBS, you know, you could be punching yourself in the bing bong. So a lot of streamers I know, they get OBS, they get their setup, they have it working, and like they only update when it's like absolutely necessary, like they have zero choice, you know, and or the update gets forced on them, like it auto updates, you know, and there's nothing you can do about it. Though that happens rarely, it can happen. But other than in those cases, they stay on the original thing because they get their setups right where they want it to be, exactly how they want to be, and then they leave it at that. Me, being a creature of habit of liking to have everything updated and working and bing bong, sometimes, you know, I messed myself up. So I think maybe that's kind of what happened with Medius. So he's just gonna have to take a couple of ticks, go through all his setup again, and, you know, get everything organized, and, you know, maybe even do a test here or there. And it's frustrating, you know, as a streamer, because I mean sometimes it's something simple, and then sometimes it's something complicated, and you're like racking your brain because you're like, why can't this just work? And it can honestly get frustrating. I know sometimes I've gotten to the point where like I want to like Hulk smash my PC. I've gotten close, to be honest with you. I've almost seriously just grabbed the tower, lifted it up, and just smashed it on the floor. Just because I've been so, you know, pissed off and frustrated with things not working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep, that's the rule of thumb nowadays. Here we go. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. $44.96, 6 kills, 737 deflected, 46,398 points. Not too bad. 100,000 profit. Nice. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, let's play German Jumbo. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. So, yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully Medius gets it resolved. It just, you know, it sucks. I you know, I can understand his frustration. You just want to stream and, you know, you just want things to work, right? It's all kind of all you hope for is that, you know, things work and you don't have issues and, you know, you're good to go.
Forward.
There's so much that like runs through your head as a streamer. It's just, yeah.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
My focus is, oh, okay, hold on.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Hopefully it'll resolve itself shortly. I don't know why it's doing that now.
Enemy sighted.
Why are you shooting above his head? Like, for fuck's sakes.
We're badly damaged.
Oh my god, this is a write-off. Horse crap. All right, hold on. Let me see something here. All right, let's see if... I don't know why it's doing that. Just being silly. Bada bing bong. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can adjust it this way. Make it work. Hold on. Sometimes it comes into focus when you... Okay, so there we go. Focus there. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Silly. What are you going to do? Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. There's another thing. Camera focus is just like, oh. The joys and pains of streaming, I tell you, folks. All right, let's take this, you know, tank out again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. D9. The aiming there was kind of pissing me off. Like, I'm aiming for the cupola and it's shooting above it. It's like, okay, come on now.
Let's go.
The only reason I lasted as long as I did in that battle is because the armor on the jumbo. If it didn't have such good frontal armor, I would have been cooked way before I got blown up there.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. We're hit.
Really? Tiger having that fucking gun depression. You're just gonna choose violence today, aren't you, game?
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. We're hit. Target destroyed. Badly damaged. Enemy tank destroyed. Enemy sighted.
Oh wow, you know where the fucking cupola is, Gunner. Put down that fucking cheeseburger for 2 seconds, didn't you?
Enemy tank destroyed.
Fucking Egbert. course, Panther shoots me in the ass.
Surely we can do more to defeat the enemy.
I can't buy a fucking win with this tank today. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Hey, Spinach. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle.
Forward. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
For fucks. Yeah, go like fuck off with your fucking tiger. Fucking cunt.
Enemy sighted.
Holy fuck.
We're hit. Enemy sighted. Enemy tank destroyed.
Alright, there you go, you fuck. You really pissed me off. You're gonna death by 1,000 fucking paper cuts.
Enemy sighted.
Fuck off.
We have conquered.
Fucking yaggle on my knob. Let's see here. What are we going to play? Let's play the Panther. Punch yourself in the dick with this, eh? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Hey, Iceman, how's it going? Bada bing, 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 bong.
Los geht's. Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
How's everybody doing today?
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet. Schwer beschädigt! Gegnerischer Panzer jetzt noch! Unser Panzer ist in kritischem Zustand! Gegner gesichtet.
Nobody up on the hill.
Gegner gesichtet.
Oh my god.
Gegnerischer Panzer gestoppt.
I gotta look at the Sherman Jumbo and see what the side side of the turret armor is. So 152 on the front, 152 on the sides as well. $152 on the sides. Huh. All right. We go with the Pershing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, battle. And we got Opava.
Forward!
Let's go.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. We're hit.
Okay, where's he's over there? Eh? See if we can flank him. Oh,
Enemy sighted.
is he rushing up on us?
Enemy sighted.
No.
Target destroyed.
Spinaky dick. Stay away. Stay away from you fucking demons. You fuck. You fucking demon, you.
The enemy was stronger.
Stay away, demon. Oh. It was close. Close. GG. All right. Bum. IS1. Let's see. Daily orders. Okay. We got all those done. So we got our 6 pieces of gold plus the 2 freebies today. It's 8 pieces. It's not too bad. Not too bad. What are we doing in tournaments? I haven't checked for like ever. Okay, I'm running 3rd. These tournaments are getting a little tougher. I used to get, first relatively easily. Now I'm, 3rd, maybe. But on the average, I'm hitting 4th. So, hey, good for the players. You guys are really pushing it. So, there we go. Where am I on here? 143. Okay, so slowly but surely we're moving up. All right, IS1 in 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava again. All right. We got another 43 spots to jump. I want to make it at least the top 100. At least so I can say I did it. Just so I can say I did it. Here we go. Oh, let's play burnt peanut style. We'll see. Mr. Silly.
Противник обнаружен.
Mr. Silly. What are you doing out here? It's dangerous, Mr. Silly.
Противник обнаружен. Цель уничтожена. Противник обнаружен.
No. Oh, hold on. It's for last battle, you bastard.
Противник обнаружен.
Oh shit, Tiger. I got him. It's normally an Andra move. Yeah. Like, here, hold this for me. But one of these days I'm gonna do that as a joke, and they're gonna have team kill damage on, and I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Just my luck. I know it'll happen.
Наш бой закончен, и мы победили.
Get away from me, demon! $19.99 damage, 4 kills, 166 deflected, 2656, and Spinac coming on top. 2525, 1 kill, 245 deflected, 25,695. Nice game, dude. I'm actually surprised you pulled out that much damage. I didn't think there was that much on our side, but you know, GG. Okay, so we've done the IS-1, we've done the Panther, Pershing, Tiger, T-34, pain in the ass jumbo today. Trying to think if there's 7 that we're missing. No, so those are 7s. Those are 8s. Oh, okay, I know what we're missing. Let us play Yag Tiger. Bust out the Yags. There we go. Tier 9, Yag Tiger. Oof. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. So here's a question. Has anybody swapped over to the Steam launcher from the OG launcher here? And if so, you know, is there, you know, that much of a change? I mean, how you guys feeling about it? Is the migration difficult or is it easy peasy? And maybe, you know, hey, maybe some of you just went straight to the Steam launcher instead of the OG launcher.
Over!
Nope, down. The stream star is trying to like jump up on me right now. I did, it works fine. No changes to the game itself. Oh, okay. I could have swore I thought there was like maybe some additional voice lines.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
Maybe it was just me, or maybe they just had that for the test.
Gegner gesichtet.
Because when I guess I could say it now, but when I was testing it, there was seemed like there was some additional voice lines.
Gegner gesichtet.
Or maybe I let the cat out of the bag and that's for a future update. I don't know.
Gegner gesichtet.
Come on, reload. I'm aiming for the turret. Just below the turret, in the turret ring. How the hell are we hitting the front of the tank? I swear to God, what is this? Drunk Gunner Day? It's gotta be.
Gegner gesichtet.
Look at the model. Which model? What? Okay, that was weird. I just... SP. Dude, I'm like... I'm like a deer in the headlights right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. It. Damn, I missed that shot to get damage on that dude. Try to look at the model of the Super Pershing. Oh no, I mean, I know it's got the extra plated armor on it, but like, still doesn't change my shot from like going from here and then the round ending up down here. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm shooting at the top of this building and then my shell goes to the bottom of the building, it's nothing to do with the model.
Wir haben gewonnen.
I'm stuck in reload. I can't give you one back. That's what I'm referring to. Holy shit, 5,100 damage. What the? Where are you finding all this damage, dude? Jeebus. But even like, okay, so looking at the Super Pershing. So that's the thing. So if I'm aiming for here, and I can see that I'm aiming for here, and the shot hits here, you know what I mean? Like, that's not a little bit of a drop. That's a big drop. And the muzzle velocity on this gun, I mean, you're looking at 950 meters a second. That's pretty damn fast. It should be a pretty straight shot, considering the Tiger can like just frozen ropes shots and is only at 773. So like, that's where I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like, I don't care if it bounces, it bounces. Like, I get the, you know, the gap here on this, you know, isn't that great. And you can potentially bounce a shot. Now that I'm not worried about. That is neither here nor there. But if I'm aiming here and the shot is like I said, way, way, way low down here, there's something that's not right. Like, considering like if I'm in a Tiger, I mean, the most I'll get is maybe if I'm shooting here, maybe I'll hit down here. Like you get like a little bit of a drop, but not like literally that just felt like I was playing baseball through a sinker on the dude. It came in at let's say his chest level and then dropped to his knees. It was like, what the hell? That's where my question was coming in. So, Jaeger 800 Alpha, nice tank. No, I mean it's a good tank. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I like the damage on it. The armor on it's great. You know, it's a great tank destroyer. But like, I don't know. Just I'm starting to see more and more and more of what people are talking about with this aiming, the aim thing. So like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I don't know. Just aiming in general and where your shots go just seems to be a bit off. And I mean, like, you know, at first I thought maybe it was me and I was getting hard on myself about it because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. But I know I'm pretty freaking accurate with my shots. But to see like some of the behavior I'm seeing, like it just, I don't know. It's starting to raise questions in my head, and I'm not, and like, it's not me that's the only one that's seeing it. Like, there's other people in the forums, or like not the forums, the Discord on the the FAQ or the feedback section, they're also commenting about it. So it gives me a moment of pause and be like, okay, wait a minute. So if it's not just me and other people are seeing the same kind of issue, it's like, okay, you know, that's my thing. All right, we're gonna go again, Yag Tiger. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. I'll take a look from recording later. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look as well. But the shot just seemed, like I said, from initial look, it seemed like it just dropped too much. I mean, we were having it before, like my first battle in the Jumbo. I'm aiming for the Coppola on a Panther, and the shot just like over. It was like, are you know, like, as the gunner, it's like, are you looking at the same target that I'm looking at? Like, are you know? So I don't know. I don't know what the change is. It just seems off to me. I don't know if maybe the gunner is like the gun depression and all that, or the dispersion is more counted, like it's heavily counted now versus not, but it's just seems weird. Like, see, there was a little bit of a drop. Like, that's fine. But some of the drop I'm seeing is just like, okay, wait a minute. And see, it's not just me. It's like, I'm seeing it like even on the opponent tanks. Like, see, that one goes straight over. And then other shots will just drop. It's like, okay, wait, why is there so, like, again, why is it random? And see, that one was pretty straight on. So like 3 shots, 3 different kind of things there. Just see, I mean, I'm hesitant to say it, but like, fuck me, is there RNG? Like, did they put RNG into the fucking the game as far as shooting? And if they did, it's just like, okay, no. That's where you lose me. That's where I'm like, yeah, no, thanks. I'll just go play, another tank game that has RNG in it. If I'm gonna get punched in the dick, I'd rather know that I'm getting it. So yeah, I do spinning. I notice it with other tanks. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like the Sherman Jumbo, like, for example, like I'll show you. The Sherman Jumbo, I was aiming for this section here on a Panther, and like literally it's like the shot went like here, like way up here, and it's like, okay, wait a minute, I'm aiming for here. Why Why is the shell going up here? It just, like I said, if it was just one tank, one battle, I'd be like, okay. But I mean, this has been an ongoing thing that I've felt through several different tanks, several different battles. Just, I don't know. It feels like RNG to me. It does. Like, I mean, it's just, and I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's put in. I don't know if it's, like the shell dispersion is more factored in now, versus not. I just, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. But like, I've noticed it now for at least a couple of weeks with several different tanks. So I don't know. I mean, and I'm not the only one to notice it. I know, was it Gigawatts noticed it? There's several other people that have said something about it and said, okay, hey, wait a minute. So I just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to find, so I mean, there's complaints about aiming sensitivity in sniper mode. There's that. I'm trying to see here. Where was the other one? Bum 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 bum. Maybe. Where did you go? See here. Bum bum bum. I know Gigawatt had said something about it. I'm trying to find the post, but I can't. Off the top of my head, I'm not off the top of my head. Just a quick glance. I did see it before. Now I'm just. I hate when this happens. It's like everything with life. When you're looking for something, you can't find it, and then when you're not looking for it, boom, you find it. It's just a pain in the ass. But he had said something about the aiming being off as well. So yeah, I just, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I wish. Best best player right there, Extreme. I mean, you don't get to be number one and stay number one as long as he has without being the best. I would say he's probably, I think he's the only player in the game that I've come across that I like. I'm aware that they're a player that I haven't beaten yet. Everybody else, I think I've scored a kill on. Extreme's the only one I haven't. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean he's the tip of the spear. So I mean, I'm just an average Joe. As far as I know, RNG is part of aiming, but most of the times round will go near center. And see, that's the thing, Spinning, that I wasn't that wasn't the impression I got. Because when I first started playing the game, like, didn't really matter. Like, you aimed your shot, wherever you aimed it, it went. Like, it didn't have the huge variances that it's having right now. So if RNG was always there, I could say it. I mean, well, then shit, they fooled the hell out of me then, because it didn't feel like RNG in the beginning when I first started playing. I will say I've noticed since update 300 that it's the just the aiming and the accuracy seems to be, I don't know, doing something weird. And I know I'm not the only one who's seen it and and said something about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and if RNG was always there, okay, fine. But like I said, I don't know if it's like the shell dispersion on the gunner skill is more pronounced now, if it's more factored into the math when you make your shots. I have no idea. If there was RNG from before and it's still in the game, then, I don't know, maybe they cranked it up inadvertently. I don't know, but I will say, comparatively before, like, yeah, I would make turret ring shots, like, literally. I mean, it was a running joke. Like, I probably could have closed my eyes and made those shots all day. And, like I said, I've just noticed more recently, and I don't think my aim's gotten worse. I mean, I don't think it's gotten to the point where it's completely fallen off like that bad. But I've just noticed, like, the shell's not going where I'm putting them. Shots that I would normally make, quite easily are just, they're not going there. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I don't know, but it just, if it was one tank, I'd be like, okay, fine, no problem. But several tanks, and it just, I don't know, seems to be getting worse than better. It makes me question. It just makes me pause and be like, I don't know. All right, let's go with KV2. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. We get Opava. So I don't know. I'll see what's going on. I just, like, I want to play more and just see, and see if I can narrow down exactly what it is. And that's kind of where I'm having the problem, is just seeing what's the root cause. So I don't know, but hopefully I'll figure it out sooner and later than, I can, because I want to provide feedback, but I don't want it to be like, oh, it just feels like. That doesn't really help. It's, you know what I mean? I got to have something, like something to base it off of, some examples or something. So just trying to sort that all out. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to some of my older VODs and look, and then compare it to some of my newer VODs and see, and try to compare tank battles. Hey, Iceman, we'll see. My 76 on, oh, you're on 76? Oof. I'm only at 143. Trying to crack 100. At least if I can get to 100, I'm fine. Like, I mean, I don't really care about stats, but just to say I did it. Mr. Silly.
Противник обнаружен.
What you doing out here, Mr. Silly? It's dangerous.
Мы подбиты.
Bouncy bounce. Bouncy bounce. Gotcha.
Мы подбиты.
Bouncy bounce.
У нас серьезное повреждение.
We got him. We got him. Whoopee! Might be. I'll try to concentrate a little bit more into it, but I did not notice anything, to be honest, except the Jagdtiger's not that accurate, and it's a good thing, I think. Yeah, like, I mean, like I said, if it was just the Jagdtiger or just like one particular tank,
Противник обнаружен.
it wouldn't bother me. I'd be like, okay, cool, no problem. It's just, it's the tank. It is what it is. But like when it's like, when I'm seeing it more and more with like every tank, it's just kind of like, okay, wait a minute.
Противник обнаружен.
GG Spinak. You would have had me if it wasn't for those bounces. That was the only thing that was saving me, as I was bouncing your shots. Where the hell is that guy?
Наш танк в критическом состоянии. Цель уничтожена. Наш бой закончен, и мы победили.
Hi there. The question is, what is the difference between RNG and dispersion? Because dispersion is a realistic thing. Only a perfectly builded barrel is nearly 100% accurate, and the barrels in World War II weren't so accurate. Yeah. Kind of lucky you were. Nah, I just had the derp, but it's all good. You're right. Basically, it is RNG, but to some degree, it's simulation of dispersion. It might be too much for short distances we play, but I think it is okay. It is an arcade game after all. Yeah, like, I mean, that's what I mean. If there was a standard, you know, across the board, you know, fine, no problem. But like I said, prior to update 300, it wasn't that noticeable. From update 300 onwards, it's more pronounced. So again, so like that's where my thing is was it turned up? Was something changed in the formulas as far as like the maths go into the shots, or what? And that's where my thing comes in. I mean, if it had been the same across the board, like from day one till now, okay, fine. But when you can notice a difference between pre-update 300 and post-update 300, that's where it's kind of like, okay, wait, what? Did we change the sauce? Like, what's going on here? Welcome in, Ira. We like to tease people here. Okay. So let's see. We did KV2. See what else. You know what? Let's do. Yeah. We'll go with the Panzer IV-H, and we'll go stock. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. And we get Opava again. So I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll like I said, I'll try and look at VODs that I had prior to update 300, and I'll look at ones after update 300 and see if, like, try to take the same tanks and try to compare. You know, try to get it as about as apples to apples as I can, and then just see if there is a difference. It's going to take a while. It's like it's going to be hours of research, but I don't know. Like I said, I've just noticed that change since at least those 2 reference points. There's been a change. So what it is, I don't know. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I've noticed a lot more barrel bounce is pronounced in a lot more vehicles where it wasn't as much before. So there's a lot more variables now I'm seeing than previous. And who knows, maybe, you know, maybe since that experimental battle mode where they had everybody versus everybody, I don't know, maybe something was changed there to keep things even. I don't know. Must have just fired that off as I was ganking him. Oh shit. Oh, I should have pulled away before I shot. It was greed. That was greed. I would have pulled back and then shot. It would have been better, but I got greedy. Paid for it there. You use TS? Me, Iceman? You mean, are you asking if I use TS? Okay, this is... Are they like... This is weird. Okay, I was gonna say, are they like hooked in together? Like, what the hell is going on here? Extra horsepower? Yeah, it was just weird. It literally looked like they were like hooked together. I was like, what the hell is going on here? So yeah, I don't know if you were asking if I use TeamSpeak or not there, Iceman. I don't. Do I notice a difference after the Steam release? I mean, yeah, but I've noticed it before the Steam release. Like I noticed it, like I said, before update, 0.300, there was a difference. From update 0.300 forward to like present, it just the aiming and everything doesn't feel the same to me. And I thought maybe at first it was just me. And I mean, you can ask McGandy. I mean, there were streams I was like literally like kicking myself in the ass, like just freaking, because it's like, okay, wait a minute, why am I not making these shots? And they're the same shots that I would make regularly. Like, I could literally close my eyes and make them. And they just, no matter what, I couldn't get them to hit. And I thought, okay, maybe it's just me. But like I said, several tanks over several different battles. It's it just seems to be the same thing. And some battles, it's more noticeable and more pronounced than others. There's other tanks that I noticed it more on, and that's fine. I just chalk that up to that tank. But on an average, when I'm seeing differences like in what I'm seeing, it's just kind of like, okay, wait a minute, there's just something's off here. So I just noticed it prior to update 300 and since update 300. There's a difference. What exactly that is, I don't know. But like, for example, if I take the Sherman Jumbo, this little ring in here, I would hit that on the regular. So you could be like facing me like this, and I would pen you right in here on the regular. I could literally just close my eyes, shoot, and never a problem. Like, I've plenty of streams where I would point out, I'd be like, hey guys, if you're not penning, go for the turret ring. And I would just like plink it like nothing. I'd be like, see guys, here you go. And I'd be like, plink, 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 doing it like relatively easy. And now it's just like, I don't know. I can't have confidence in any of the tanks I'm using to do the same thing anymore. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't know where the difference beyond those 2 points, like where the difference started to happen or what the cause was. I don't know. But I know my aiming hasn't gotten worse, comparatively. So that's the frustrating part. Like, that's what I mean. So I don't know if, dispersion or, RNG is, maybe it got turned up. I don't know. I wish, honest to God, I wish I could put a finger on it and say definitively, okay, this is the date, this is the battle, this is the cause, you know, and bing bang boom. But I just at this point in time I don't know. But I'm trying to figure it out. And like I said, at first I thought maybe it was just me, but you know, I know other people have complained about, you know, various aiming things. Gigawatt has said, I've jumped in on his stream and we've had a conversation about it. I think I've seen posts where he's going on about it as well. So I know I'm not the only one. So I don't know. I mean, if nobody else is experiencing it, I guess, hey, you know, that's awesome for you. But I don't know. Things I got to figure out, I guess. But yeah, we'll take the G out and we'll go in. We go in 3, 2, 1, battle. Extreme Rat, thank you for the Prime sub, buddy. There we go. Appreciate that 15-month streak, man. You're just streaking it. Yeah. Spinnick, I'll load tier 5 on the next battle. Yeah, a lot of them now. Okay, that's not a problem. Yes, there are bots in the game, Ire. There are bots. On all tiers, there's bots. As the player base increases, that'll become less of a thing. So let me see. So extreme. Am I a Carolina Panthers fan? There's a story behind the hat. No worries. No, I knew what you meant, Extreme. No, there's a story behind it. So, once upon a time, and I think it's in my stream highlights. I think there's a clip. I was playing the Division 2, and I was fairly new to streaming. Anyhow, a player from the Carolina Panthers came into my stream. I didn't know. Like, it's not like they came and said, "Hey, hi, how are you?" You know what I mean? And his number was number 98, Marquise Haynes. And so Marquis Haynes came in and, you know, subscribed and then followed. So I'm like, you know, hey, I'm like, thanks, dude, you know, right? And I'm just like, okay, just odd, you know, you'd subscribe before you followed, but I was like, okay, cool, you know, awesome, right? I was excited, I was stoked. So then, dude throws out 2 sets of 20 gift subs. And like, I'm new to streaming. I've never ever seen anything like that before or since, to be honest with you. And I was floored. I was just like, you could see my reaction. I wish I could have had more of what happened in the clip, but you know, unfortunately, it didn't capture everything. But I was glad that it got some of it at least. So anyhow, so in my, you know, just absolute like bing bong, I was like, I didn't know whether I was coming or going. Like I was just. Yeah, I was just in a like do kind of phase. Anyhow, so I'd asked him, like, you know, like, what's going on, like, you know, and you know, he told me who he was, and you know, at first I was like, yeah, you know, an NFL player. I'm like, yeah, no way, and looked it up. Sure as hell, it was him, legit. He streams on Twitch as well, and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, okay. And I said, well, you know, I said, you know, kind of, hey, what's going on kind of thing. We were shooting the shit, and he had told me that, you know, he played for the Panthers. So I said, okay, well, you know, I'll buy some merch, dude. Like, I mean, that's just, you know, awesome. I said, you know, I appreciate it. And, you know, he just told me, he says, hey, you're playing one of my favorite games. This is just, you know, keep putting out the good vibes. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm just like, who is it? Like, how did this dude find me? You know what I mean? I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it that I'm like, okay, little old me. I'm like, I get an NFL player just strolls in out of nowhere and just boom, hits us like that. And I was floored. So, you know, I gave him my word. I said, okay, well, you know, we'll get some of your merch, and, you know, we'll wear it next time we do the division. And, you know, being a man of my word, I was meeting up with another fellow streamer at the time who was in town for the Kino Tank Fest. His name's Talk to Me Goose, fellow Canadian streamer. Maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. I don't know. But if you know Skill, then, you know, he's... Skill knows of him, and they have a really, really good friendship. And he's also a CC for the game that, you know, Skill plays. Canadian. I think he's the only Canadian CC there as well. Anyhow, so we met up, and he was buying his daughter some merch for something. I can't remember what it was. And I'd seen the hat, and I said, okay, well, you know, I kind of like the color and all that. And I know Mrs. Cade, you know, likes the color. So I was like, okay, well, you know, cool. And, you know, I wanted to get his autograph done, but they didn't have it on file, but I got his number added. And, yeah, we wore it on stream, and he came in and checked it out, and he thought it was the coolest thing ever. And, you know, I've actually played the division with him off stream a couple of times, and yeah, he's a cool dude. And, you know, we've, you know, shot the shit a couple of times. So yeah, there we go. There's the story behind it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm looking at Ricky's wiki page. Are you going to watch the Panthers play this year? NFL regular season starts September. I honestly, I only have like Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Like, I don't have regular cable TV, and I don't subscribe to those kind of things. You know, I do try to keep my eye on sports and stuff like that, but I don't watch any sports as much as I used to. Sadly, my hometown team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, is just, I can't. I can't. I mean, I know what the Red Sox felt like with the curse of the Bambino for so long. With the Leafs, they break my heart every year, and it's just like, oh, I can't put myself through that torture. So I try not to watch. So tier 5s, eh? Yep. What particular tier 5s do you have? So your highest is tier 5. So what tier 5s do you have? Like, are you working on all of them, like US, Soviet, and German, and you have tier 5 across the board, or is it tier 5 German tank only? Like, what do you got? Let me know. We'll play it. I don't mind playing, you know, the lower tiers. Shit, I've even enjoyed playing tier 1s, so it does not bother me at all. We can play some tier 5s. Break it up a bit, change it up. Be fun. You only German. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I don't want anybody ever to say I'm not a man of the people. Y'all gonna make me play this damn tank. Fucking hate this tank. I hate it. Fucking hate this tank. But I am a man of the people, so we will play it. We will play it. Ice hockey is the best sports my wife's eyes. I like it. It's, you know, it's fast paced. It's just, I don't know. It's a game I grew up on. I grew up on hockey. I remember being a little kid, and, you know, in Canada, it's like, it's almost like a religious experience, you know, like you have hockey night in Canada on, we have a certain broadcasting station that has broadcasted forever. But it was CBC, so Canadian Broadcasting Company. And they'd have hockey night in Canada. And if you ever hear the OG theme song for it, I can tell you from now, if you ever want to know if a Canadian is around you, play that song. And like, if somebody's Canadian, you will get a reaction out of them. I mean, we grew up on that. Like, I mean, you just, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of like apple pie to Americans, or strudel, you know, bratwurst, or, you know, whatever have you, or, you know, beer like Oktoberfest for Germans. I don't know what we could relatively put it to, but, you know, whatever you kind of reminds you of your childhood, that's kind of what it is for us. So we are in Germany, and my wife's loved the Fishtown Penguins, Bremenhaven. Okay. They got, well, I mean, European teams, you guys got a lot of them, so it's good. Panzer III is my nemesis. All right, let's count it before I regret this. Here we go. Panzer III. God help us all. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh, joy, yes. But yeah. I mean, I root for him. I mean, I don't know if he got signed this year. I hope he did. Because I know people in his position, they only get a certain amount of years in the NFL. So you kind of got to, you know, hit the ground running, and, you know, you kind of got to make or break your career in, you know, in a short period of time. You only have a couple of years. And I mean, mind you, they don't get paid as well as quarterbacks. But you know, I root for him. I tell him, I'm, you know, like, hopefully everything will go good for him, and, you know, he'll get on the starting line, and, you know, the main roster, and, you know, hopefully he'll do all right. But you know, it's one of the moments in my streaming career that, you know, I'll remember and cherish, and it's one of those things that, you know, I honestly, I feel blessed, and it keeps me humble, because I've experienced, like I said in a previous stream, I've experienced things that, you know, a lot of people, you know, haven't, and could only wish to in the short little bit that I've been streaming. So I've been fortunate, you know, where, you know, I've been streaming to just myself. Like funny thing is, you know, hey, because I'm not Queso or Jay Schlatt, you know, hey, my kids don't even watch me. So, you know, like, hey, I've been streaming to myself on some occasions, up to, you know, having like a massive skill raid where I'm streaming to like 3,000, close to 3,000 people. So to be on those ultimate highs to the lowest of the lows, and you know, to experience like I said, like an NFL player coming in and gift bombing me like that, like how many people can say that that's ever happened to them? You know, like I'm not no Kai Cenat or Asmongold or anybody like that. Like I'm just realistically, I'm a nobody. I don't even have 1,000 followers. So to be blessed like that is just, it's huge, you know, and it's one of the things I'll always remember and be thankful for. You know, I hope one day we'll get there. You know, and not just so much for me to be there at that level. It's for me, it's to give somebody else that experience. You know what I mean? Like to be able to like stream to, let's say, 2,000-3,000 people, and then go in. Like it was my third day streaming, like literally my third ever stream. But like to come across somebody new to streaming and bing bong them with a large raid like that, and just let them experience that, like, yeah, it just, I mean, it still gets to me. It still gets to me. Like it just right in the feels, you know what I mean? So to be able to give somebody that would be, you know, awesome to do. So yeah, I'm gonna play some tier 4s, because I think Ira only has the tier 5 German, so we'll play some 4 so you can get in on those as well. So we'll go with the 3476, and we're gonna count in, Ira, when you're ready. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. So yeah, it looks like Marquis might not be playing anymore. Yeah, I don't know. He got traded to the Arizona Cardinals as a practice squad player, and I think he was released. Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, but you never know, right? And that's the thing with the NFL. You never know. I mean, it's all you need is one shot. Like, it's fucked up as it sounds, like, you know, players get injured all the time, and you'd never want to see anybody get injured, but you know, there's always that opportunity to break through. Like you might go on a tryout and make a team. You never know, right? All you can do is, you know, keep trying. You know, at least for, you know, a couple of years, you keep trying, and if you can make it, you make it. There's other options. I mean, there's the CFL. I mean, you can come down and play in the CFL. There's been plenty of NFL players that haven't made it, or maybe had career lows, and they've come over to the CFL and found great success and kind of revived their careers. Like, I mean, you look at, for example, like Doug Flutie in Buffalo. Like, he played, the last couple of years there. I mean, yeah, he was pulling off some amazing stuff, but for years he was with the Toronto Argonauts as their starting quarterback. So, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I mean, mind you, you're not going to make NFL money, but anywhere between 50, let's say 50 grand to $1 million a year. Depending on the team and their needs and what he can bring to the table and stuff like that, what he can negotiate. I mean, sky's the limit, right? But if he doesn't make it onto any team, I mean, hopefully he felt fulfilled in his career enough that he can hang it up and say, okay, hey, wasn't too bad. Oh, I shanked that shot. It's Jarhead's favorite thing. Hey, Jarhead. You can blame Lady May for that. I first heard that on her stream. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, for the memes. That's A2K's favorite subject. Oh, I mean, hey,
Ban him! Ban him!
I always say $20 is $20, and hey, you're gonna go for it. You might as well go big or go home, as they say, right? Let's see here. Aiming the supposed weak points with the good ammo still misses the pen quite sometimes. Oh. Why is it so difficult to pen a KV-1? Yeah. 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 Honestly, on the KV-1, I mean, to be bluntly honest with you, the hardest part is getting here. Even the side armor can be a pain in the butt. You don't want to hit back here because there's so much angle on this. It's rounded off. You can bounce shots. What you want to try to do is, if you can, like, especially if you come across this on Dietenheim, you want to try and get it angled so maybe you can shoot the top parts here. You might be able to get underneath here on an angle. Like, if he's up on an angle, you might be able to kind of get that to not be so angled, and you can put a shot through there. But yeah, it can be frustrating trying to pen here. Another thing is, if you can do it, the turret ring, like just between the turret and the tank hull, sometimes you can pen there. Yeah, Panzer III can be a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. you know, if you're not penning, best thing to do is, and believe it or not, you can bounce shots with the Panzer III. Don't ask me how, but you know, it's happened to me. I've done it by some miracle, and I've seen people do it quite often, where I'm even shocked. I'm like, what? um, but you know, worst comes to worst, HE is an option. You know, the Panzer III is not really, you know, that great. All you can do is hope that your teammates come and help you, and take him out. I think that's, I mean, if your team can figure out that the KV1 is on the battlefield, and then, you know, if you guys can turn that into a priority and take that out quickly, then the rest should be easy street for you. But it's just, sometimes, I'm not going to lie, it can be a punch in the dick with the Panzer III. But I will say the tanks before it and the tanks after it are a lot better, especially as you go on. I will say the Tiger 1 absolutely is a beast. Probably, like, you know, one of, if not, you know, one of my favorite tanks, if not the favorite tank I've got in the game thus far. The Panther, I don't know. The Jagdtiger, that's just fun. That's just stupid fun. Honestly, the Jagdtiger kind of reminds me of like a KV2, just it, but with like AP. It's just nasty. It's nasty. But shooting from above and it bounced some shots. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the Panzer III is frustrating, and it's, trust me. You can ask McGandy, you can ask anybody here that's been here where I've played it. Like, I have like hated that tank for a while, and it's one of the things I've bitched about forever. Because when they nerfed the KV1, they nerfed the mobility on it, and I'm like, mobility isn't the issue. Like, nobody's complaining about, oh, how fast the KV1 or KV2 is. Nobody's complaining about that shit. They're complaining about is being in the Panzer III and not fucking penning. That's what they're complaining about. Like, and then if you're using like AP or APCR, you're giving up so much damage to pen in comparison to the standard AP round that the KV1's going to hit you with. If it's a one-to-one shot battle where you're both penning, KV1's going to take you out no matter what. So that was my biggest gripe about it. And it's, I don't know why. Maybe it's just karma, you know, just playing a joke on me. I don't know. But whenever I harp on it, like, the harder I harp on it, it just seems like if I go out in a battle with it, the more I shit on it, the better the better I play in it. I don't know why. But I definitely got a love-hate relationship with that tank. I just, it is the absolute bane of my existence. Every other tank in game, I don't really have a problem with. But the Panzer III, I will say, is, yeah, it's the one tank I can arguably say in the game still needs, it needs something. It needs something as far as firepower goes. I mean, I think they buffed the reload speed on it at one point, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, you can make it shoot a shot every second, but if it's not penning, what's the point? You know, I'd rather, you know, some more pen on the AP and a slower reload time than, you know, faster reload time and you just leave everything as is. It doesn't really help. At least in my eyes. I mean, you know, each to their own. You know, everybody's got their own opinion. But that's my issue with the tank. other than that, I mean, it's a great tank. It's maneuverable. It's fast. It can, for some strange reason, it can block shots. Yeah, it's an oddball tank, to be honest with you. It's just, and the gun is stupid accurate, quick firing. It's I don't know. It just feels like you're just shooting a water balloon out of the gun sometimes. So it is what it is. Bite the bullet and wait for the tiger. Yeah. Well, I mean, the tier 6 isn't bad. Like the Panzer IV-G is not bad. It's actually a decent tank. I was so thankful when I got out of the Panzer III and went into the Panzer IV. I was like, oh my God, thank bejeebus. And the tier 4 was actually quite decent. The 3 and the 2, once I figured it out, especially against the M3 Lees, cool, no problem. Tier 1, not really a problem either. It was all right. But this puppy here at tier 5, this is honestly, to this day, I think this is the one tank I still haven't figured out how to make it kind of, hum. I can't get it to work for me all the time. I don't know why. Every other tank, not a problem. I can make it work. In some tanks, I can punch above my weight class, and I don't mind doing it. Like in my Tiger 1, I don't care if I'm going up against tier 8s. I still feel like I got a shot at winning. Same thing right now, even as my 70, my tier 7 T-34-85. At first I hated that tank, but once I upgraded it and kind of, learned to, work with it, it's all right. It's a tank I rather enjoy playing now. But this one here, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. And it's even worse when it's stock. Like when you have it bare bones, oh my God, is it horrible. But having it like fully maxed out, it is better. But it just needs that much more. Like for me, the 67 millimeters of pen is just like, it's painful. It's painful. I mean, if you had like 70, 75, maybe, you'll look at it and be like 70, like 3 millimeters. Is that really getting, sometimes 3 millimeters makes all the difference. Trust me. That's what she said. So yeah, it's like M3 Lee and the Grant of Watt from a few years ago. Not really good against this tier. M3 Lee, believe it or not, M3 Lee at tier 3 is a beast of a tank. Like at some point, like people were screaming that it was OP, and it like honestly, it like I can remember it fondly. The people being in the forums or the feedback section complaining about it and going, M3 Lee's OP, it's OP, it's OP, and it's like, no man, it's just you need to learn to play against it. Like, yeah, the gun is on the M3 Lee is great. It's accurate. The frontal armor on it is it's not fun to come against. But if you're in the Luch, like a lot of people were sniping with the Luch. I'm like, why are you sniping with a machine gun tank? Like, are you like, have you lost your mind? Like, no. Load APCR, get in beside it and behind it and light the fucker up. And then the M3 Lee's gone. He can't do anything. He's destroyed. And we've shown it time and time and time again. I think, what was it, Monday? I think we even showed it too. So, it's just a matter of figuring it out. You know what I mean? And just, unfortunately, this is the one tank I just haven't figured out yet, but we will eventually. Better, less bad. Yeah, that's true. 70 pen for the normal and maybe 105 for the pen armor. Yeah, I mean, it could use a little buff in the pen values. I mean, mind you. But they have to see, the problem also is they got to be careful, because while the KV1 is the main issue, the Sherman really isn't. Now, mind you, the Sherman does have, you know, some pretty strong frontal armor. You don't want to basically turn the Sherman into basically, you know, a tank where everybody's then complaining, going, oh, you know, there's an issue, you know, like it's shit, and you're just gonna have you're just transferring rage from one tank to another. So just trying to find that happy balance. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they take a couple of points of armor off of the KV1. I don't know. It's, to be honest with you, it's a position I do not envy. The devs have, like, oh, I mean, it's honestly, it's got to suck, because for them, they want to be as realistic as possible and keep to, you know, the historical, you know, accuracy as much as possible. But also you want the game to be balanced and fun. You know what I mean? So it's that tightrope they have to walk, and it's not fun all the time, to be honest with you. So yeah, the M3 Lee here is way different against the one of Watt. It has good armor and pen from what I saw, and Watt is just a pure paper cannon. Not necessarily. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's, the problem with Watt is there's so many different tanks now at that tier that have come out since the thing. It just, they suffer from a major power creep thing. We'll go with the Chaffee while we're gabbing here. Came to see tank battles, not to see this floating head here ramble on. Here we go. M4 Chaffee, tier 4. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. But the problem with well, one of the problems that Watt has is not just the M3 Lee. It's across the board. The major power creep that they have, because literally they'll bring out a tank, let's say today. There'll be a tank, they'll release it, and it'll be like OP as shit. It will like mop the floor with anything. I remember, was it when the Type 59 came out? That was just like nothing you can do about it. And then the Low came out, and there was nothing you can do about it, and so forth and so forth. But as they've gone on, every time they release a tank, it's like they got to one-up that tank. So any of the existing tanks, as they get older, they just become less and less and less, I guess. I don't want to say powerful, but like they lose something. It's like almost like they become obsolete.
Enemy sighted.
And that's one of the major issues with Watt. Like the M3 Lee can still be a very potent tank at its tier, but yeah, I mean, if you compared it to Panzerkampf, yeah, like, I mean, I feel like the M3 Lee is definitely a better tank in this game than it is Watt. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's not watered down by like 18 billion other tanks like Watt has. And mind you, I played Watt since 2011.
Our tank is in critical condition.
Ooh. Ooh, Flustered Ferret got a shot in on me and got me. BZ-17, well, okay. BZ-176, I mean, holy shit. Dude, that tank, honestly, that tank created a lot of rage. See if there's anybody else we know in here. Nope. That tank created a lot of rage. The BZ-176. Again, it just goes to show you power creep. But they brought out the BZ-176, and that was like OP as shit. And then everybody was raging against it. They said, "Oh, you can't pen it. You can't pen it." Da 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 da. And then what happened? Loot boxes, and then guess what was in the loot box? Oh, the answer to the BZ-176. Then you have tanks like the Grom, where close up you're doing like stupid damage, but then loses damage on distance. But a Grom close up on a BZ-176 will tear it up. You know what I mean? And then there's another tank that'll pen it. It's a never-ending cycle with them. But I mean, it is what it is. I will say they're, to be fair, and again, I don't want to like come across like I'm shitting on them, because I mean, I've played the game off and on since 2011. So obviously playing the game for over 10 years, I must have enjoyed it at some point. I will say that they have a different mindset when it comes to how they want to do their game versus how, Panzerkampf or Steel Aces or War Thunder or Armored Warfare, Project Cold War. I'm trying to think of other tank games out there. But basically different than what anybody else wants to do. So, I mean, each to their own. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't know. Okay, so we played Soviet, we played US. Let's play German tier 4. There we go. PZ-38. And here we go. In battle. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava again. We seem to be hitting Opava a lot today. But, I mean, yeah. It is what it is. But I will say, thankfully, other than the PZ-3, in my opinion, my humble opinion and the 2 cents that it's worth, I will say that Panzerkampf is probably, if not one of the best balanced games in this genre thus far that I've played. You know, while maintaining historical accuracy. Yeah, that's hard, but I think overall the game is balanced. I don't think there's, you know, taking the PZ3 out of it for now. I don't think there's a tank in game that can't beat any tank at its tier. And in some cases, the tank above, it can do that as well. Now, the Panzer III has a little bit more of a trouble, especially against the Soviet tanks. But versus the American tanks, it doesn't do too bad. Wow, bouncing a shit ton here. Alright, let's kick it up. Shanking these shots. There we go. There we go. Bing bong boom. There we go. 1357, 4 kills, 218 deflected, 14,288 points. There's Irie coming in, 905, 2 kills, 140 deflected, 9490. Not bad. GG's. There we go. Let's see. Bit of boom boom. All right, let's play the bane of my existence here. This Panzer III. See if we can pull off a good, a good epic battle with this. I swear to God, I would laugh if I got an executioner medal in this. That's what you know what? That's what we got to figure out, folks. We got to go around the community, find out who has ever won an Executioner medal in a Panzer III. That I'm telling you, I think that's just, yeah. I mean, you know, people get wowed when they know that I did an Executioner in a KV2. Do an Executioner in this puppy. You'd be like, eesh. All right, here we go. Let's take this out and we'll rock with it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. We get Dietenheim. Okay. Let us see. Oh, Mattias is back. That's good. How long has he been on?
Gegner gesichtet.
Oh, he's just getting on. Okay.
Over!
Yeah, my snowman's there.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
What the fuck?
Gegner gesichtet.
Come on. There we go.
Gegner gesichtet.
Okay. How some names got approved? I don't know. Like, really, dude? Really? We're doing this? GG, Ira. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all seen that? I don't know. When we don't have a KV1, is pretty doable. I was looking for a KV1, to be honest with you. Well, I will go to dinner and come on back. No worries, Ira. Come on back anytime. Anytime. Even if even if we're not live, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, about 12 noon Eastern till about 3 p.m. Eastern. We do Panzerkampf, and then same days, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern, usually. Thanks for the follow. Usually, like I said, Monday nights, 7 to about 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do different games, stuff like that. Lately, we've been doing Skull and Bones. I know we're going to get into maybe some Battlefield 6. I'm debating that. And then Division 2, we're going to get into that. There's an event coming up, as well as there's going to be a simultaneous event going on in Skull and Bones. So, yeah. Who knows? We'll be all up into it. But thank you for the follow. Let's give some shout outs here. Folks, if you haven't yet, give these folks a follow. They're A2K approved. They're great people. Give them a follow. They need some love. And hey, you'll have a great time with all that. But thank you for the battles, Iri. Hopefully you had fun. Come on back anytime, and hey, don't be shy. Let us know what tier you're playing, and hey, we'll rock it. It's all good. I said I've got everything across the board from tier 1 to 8, and then I've got the Jagdtiger at tier 9. So whatever you want to play, we'll try and hook you up. So there we go. Bum. What are we going to get into now? What do we want to play? What haven't I played for a while? You know what? Easy 8. I haven't played Easy 8 in a while. To be completely honest with you folks. I know we've played a bunch of other tanks. Let me double check, make sure. Yeah. I know we did all my 6s. I think it's 7s and above. I gotta finish upgrades on. But yeah, I know we normally play a whole whack of different tanks, but yeah, I feel like I haven't played this for a bit, so we'll take her out. Easy 8, tier 6, U.S. tanks. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh, Dietenheim again. There we go. So hopefully everybody is doing good. Everybody's having a good time. Again, huge thank you to Extreme Rat for subbing 15 months straight, dude. Like, that's a streak, man. So I appreciate all the love and support. Awesome. And everybody, all the new follows, hey, you're helping us get one step closer to 1,000. So thank you. Anybody who's, watching live, lurking, thank you as well. To everybody catching the VODs on Twitch or YouTube afterwards, checking out our YouTube content. Huge thank you. So I just thank you. Period. I really don't know what else to say.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. We're hit. Enemy tank destroyed. Enemy sighted. Destroyed. Destroyed.
All right, let's go. Sounds like a big old cave. Yeah. Sound like a big old KV2. There we go. Easy 8. Nice kind of easy breezy kind of tank. Quick firing, accurate. You know, not a lot of alpha damage, but reliable. I guess, you know, everything that the Sherman tanks were known for, I guess. So yeah. It is what it is. I really should like force myself to use HE only. I might do that one day. I might do a kind of a HE only day. And you know, just use nothing but HE and just see how we perform. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? But yeah, worth a kick in the can. All right, let's take out our 3485. And we'll have some fun with it. Here we go. Tier 7 in 3, 2, 1, battle. We're less than 1,000,000 points away from the next promotion in rank, so eventually we will get there. But it's nice to know where we're inching slowly but surely there. But hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. All that good stuff. Eric, hopefully Sono's doing well.
Meteor Противник обнаружен. Противник обнаружен. Противник обнаружен. Мы подбиты. Противник обнаружен. Танк противника уничтожен. Противник обнаружен. Танк противника уничтожен.
Into the dirt. What?
Противник обнаружен.
We hit his tracks. All right, let's break in. Let's break in. Let's go. It's quiet today. You guys on the hump day kind of it's like you guys need to. Oh my god, it was the lag shot on that. It's like you guys need coffee or something.
Уничтожено.
Heat wave, yeah. Yeah, I know what that's like. That drains you. You just feel tired.
Цель уничтожена. Мы победили.
Okay, bot. I was gonna say. Ugh. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, you get a heat wave. You just feel like, yeah. You just want to sleep. All right. Let's see here. So we did all that. Oh, let's do this Panther. It's another tank. It's just, I don't know. I mean, as you guys can see, I pretty much almost got this maxed out as far as upgrading goes. I mean, there's more I could do on it, but it feels, I don't know, it feels underpowered compared to like the Tiger to me. I don't know. Like, the gun on this is just, I mean, historically, I know it's supposed to be, better than the Tiger's 88, but it just, I don't know, just seems off to me. I don't know, another one to figure out, I suppose. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. At best, it's a tier 7.5. Yeah, possible. Quite possible. I don't know whether to swap that with the Tiger at tiers, to be honest with you. My problem is the panther came out after the tiger, but it just, I don't know. I know it was more lethal than the tiger, but it just, oh, Gesundheit. Bless me. Sorry, folks. A sucker creeped up on me real quick. I don't know. Just seems, like I said, underpowered. I don't know. I thought I'd be a bit more impressed with it. I mean, armor-wise, I mean, I hate coming up against them. But laying in them seems more like a pain. Shit, missed. All right, here we go. Here we go. Fuck, I'm out of AP. Come on. There we go. Dooby dooby doo doo doo. Driving in the desert.
Unser Panzer ist in kritischem Zustand! Unser Kampf ist vorüber und wir haben gewonnen!
Why this guy backed off, I don't know. It had to have been a bot. Considering that the last dude just started to focus on me, okay. I don't know. Our player had to have been a bot. Odd. All right, 57, 63 damage, 6 kills, 1951 deflected, 60,281 score. So, not too shabby. 113,954 total profit. That was decent. 33,000 in ammo. Oh my god. Yikes. So, not too bad. Could have been worse. All right, let's, you know what? Let's go IS-1. IS-1 instead. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Dietenheim. There we go. A stretch. All right. Here we go. Oh, that was a little bit of a lag jump there. Is it just me, or has anybody else noticed a bit more lag in game lately?
Противник обнаружен. Противник обнаружен.
Yes, I see you, little one. All right, let's see if we can do this. Everybody, this is Monroe. Of course, he's going to handicap us on stream right now. There we go. Here's a stream challenge. Try to play Panzer Comp with one hand while you're holding a fur baby. This is unbelievable.
Противник обнаружен.
Wow. Not pinning that. Okay.
Цель уничтожена.
We're getting one-handed kills. This is funny. On you, folks. This is what you get. He just lays here like, you know. You can tell this is like definitely, this is Kate's baby here.
Танк противника
If you
уничтожен.
follow the stream long enough, trust me, you'll get used to Monroe taking over things. It's all about him. Come on. Alright, you... There we go. All I got is AP rounds now. Or APCR rather, sorry.
Бой закончен, и мы победили.
35-81, 164, 3 kills. And 90% of the match played one-handed with this here. Ugh, I'm telling you folks, we ain't pushing the envelope and challenging ourselves. Are you good? Are you here to see your people? There, say hi to the people. The people want to see you now. There you go. Yes. Yes, those people. Unbelievable. So foo-foo. All right, here we go. We're going to play the Pershing Tier 8. We go in 3, 2, 1. There, can I put you down now? I'm sure everybody and their mother's trying to match up with me because they know I'm playing one-handed now. Because of you. Oh, he doesn't look impressed. Trust me, if this was a girl, oh my god, it would have like
Forward.
pink bows and oh, trust me. It'd have like the claws like kind of like toenail painted and there yeah. It would like dresses just yeah, it would be like ridiculous. It's bad enough already. But yeah, he doesn't care. He's just like, it's me. It's all about me.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
No. Come on, Pen.
We're hit.
Oh, I shanked that shot. Yeah, you.
We're badly damaged.
What?
Target destroyed. Our tank is in critical position.
I'm cooked. Yep. Couldn't get that last shot up. Are you good now? Are you happy now? No, it's all good. Indestructible. The suck pup here. Really? Really? I'm glad you're happy. Unbelievable. Let's see who's on our team. See if we're gonna
Fight is
get a
over,
win.
and we have won.
We gotta win. All right. No thanks to the fur baby here. Dark Angel. 5 kills, 47, 53. Not bad. I don't think I've come across that player before. Not too bad. Not too bad. Mind you, I'm playing one-handed, but still not bad. All right. I gotta put you down now. Right there. You've hogged up 2 battles now. All right. There we go. Let's finish on a Yag. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Radix. Wow, 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 wow. This should be an interesting battle. This should be interesting. And I do apologize if you get bing bong with ads. You know, Twitch doing Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, YouTube does YouTube. All right, here we go.
Over!
God, how big this tank is. Like, holy crap.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
Dude, like, seriously.
Gegner gesichtet.
Wir wurden getroffen! Wir sind schwer beschädigt! Unser Panzer ist in kritischem Zustand!
You bastard, yeah. Oh. I gave up too many hit points. Didn't angle properly at the beginning, and yeah. I took the armor for granted. Thought it was a little bit more more impervious than it was, and hubris got the better of me there. Still surprised I was able to hold off as long as I did. Still blocked quite a bit of damage. Put out quite a bit, so not too shabby. And if I could have turned to the right a bit more, I might have been able to block the last shot that got me, but unfortunately, nope. And it doesn't look like we're gonna win this battle. Because they're not taking him out on the side yet. Oh. Let's take a moment and enjoy the walk of shame here. The walk of shame right into the hall of shame. Just
Gegner gesichtet.
like what? Like what is this? Like, oh, it is what it is. Oh, oh well. Anyhow, folks, I wish we could have gone out on a win there, but fortunately we didn't. We're gonna punch out of here, but stick around for the raid. We're gonna go raid our buddy Medius on the official Panzerkampf channel. We're gonna go over there, give him some love, and continue on the Panzerkampf action and all that good stuff. Thank you everybody for tuning in, hanging out. The subs, the follows, just everything. Thank you. But when you get over there, ask Medius what OBS he's running on now. We'll troll him a bit, but yeah, if I don't see you later for tonight's stream, hopefully I will see you guys back for our Friday midday for me, Panzerkampf stream, and hey, hopefully we'll catch you then, if not tonight. But until then, take it easy. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. A2K is going to punch out. Thank you, folks.
Surely we can do more to defeat the enemy.
Gameplay first.
Enemy sighted.
Right balance.
This is a great day for our nation.
No pay to win. Download Panzerkampf now.
Have a good one, McGandy. As usual, a pleasure. Thank you, man. Everybody, have a good one. I'm out. Peace.